Hi. So let's find our seat and get to work. Now let this seat finding be deliberate, not theatrical, not ceremonial, not lazy. Just sit like someone who's decided to stop running for a few minutes. Spine upright, hands rest where they land, shoulders soften. Release that jaw that's clenched for some reason. And then, I suppose, close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. And before we start doing mindfulness stuff, let's check in with our body here. Feel the weight of your body through your hips, the steady push of the ground back up into you, the support. Feel those points of pressure. And then bring your attention to your hands. Notice that vibration, warmth, little pulses. Lean in until the outlines of your hands begin to get a little fuzzy and a field of sensation and humming in space is what you got. You remember, balloon hands, you know the drill. Now allow those little muscles around the eyes to soften. Take one full breath in and a long, easy exhale. And then let the body just go back to breathing, however it breathes by itself. So today we're actually going to start doing some stuff. I'm going to start following the breath on purpose, but not in the sort of hold on to it very tightly, stay concentrated, focus hard kind of version. Instead, we're going to gently tag along with something that's already moving all of its own. You don't need to lead the breath, you just keep it company. Just like you don't need to generate presence in the moment, whatever that is. You simply notice that, you're already there. That's the base condition, right? So every inhale arrives on its schedule and every exhale leaves when it's time for it to leave. And your job is simply to see that happening in real time with as little interpretation and manipulation as possible, I guess. So see if you can sort of catch the next inhale the moment it appears. Not the idea of it, not saying to yourself, oh, I am inhaling now, but the actual physical event that's unfolding. Maybe movement of air in your nostrils, the back of your throat, maybe the lift through the ribs, the widening across the back. Whatever it is for you, just see if you can spot the inhale when it starts. And see if you can follow it all the way. And then when it fades, let it fade. Good. There's nothing to preserve here. See if we can do that with the next one too. Catch your inhale when it starts and see if you can stick to it all the way until it subsides. And then do the same with the exhale. So you're not driving anything here. You're not holding on. This is already happening. All you're doing is riding along. Follow your breath. as closely and gently as you can. See if you can sort of saturate it with your attention from the moment it starts all the way until the moment it subsides. Spend a little time doing this. Now, of course, your mind will wander. That's what minds do. You'll find yourself somewhere else suddenly, solving something, rehearsing something, planning, wondering if you're doing this correctly. Good. Simply bring your attention gently back to following your breath. You see, the cool thing is that each time you noticed you have drifted somewhere, you're already returned. There's nothing to fix here. Just start fresh with the breath that is here now. See, the breath is appearing, rising, fading, and going. Over and over again. If you pay close attention, you'll see that more likely than not, every time I speak, I interrupt you. I interrupt a train of thought. And this interruption shows us something quite important. How much there really is going on, already unfolding in awareness, your awareness, in any given moment. There's the sound of my voice, the hum of the room you're in, the heartbeat that you might be able to hear, the micro adjustments in your posture, the itch on your nose. They're all happening inside now, inside the same space as you're breathing, not somewhere else, all happening at once. And in amongst all of it, can still follow your breath. And if you do so, you might allow your breath to show you that you're already here. There's nowhere else to be, right? You don't have to find your presence in the present moment. Simply let the breath show you that you were never out of it. Follow your breath. Let it show you how calm and unrushed you already are, without trying to be more calm. All right, take one fuller breath in, let it go all the way out. Let's feel the immediate experience of your body again. And And when you're ready, open your eyes. All right, move on. Go do your thing.